there, you guys. Hope you had a great weekend. Lots of family time on Family Day. I know I did. Lots of fun, lots of relaxing with my wife and dog. It was good. Anyway, let's get into this thing. Okay, so we have a running workout. Not sure how you feel about that. It's pretty cold outside, but you know, some of you do like to get out and run. You can always modify with a couple things. So we'll go over that in time here, okay? But first off, let's start off with just one set of this, okay? So you're gonna, first off, go through a walk on your toes. Each one of these is 30 feet. You're gonna walk on your toes for 30 feet. So just tip your toes, and then just nice short steps up on the balls of your feet, okay? Warming up those calves. Then, you're gonna walk on you're gonna go backwards for 30 feet, all right? Then, we're gonna go up on our heels. So I want you really engaging through these muscles right here to pull your toes up off the ground and just walk on your heels for 30 feet, okay? If you want, you can go backwards, but that is not written. Then you're gonna go 30 feet with your toes out. So really working these external rotators here. And then I want you to walk 30 feet inside, okay? My head keeps on disappearing. All right, then we're gonna go with 30-foot lunge with your arms locked out overhead. So what I'd like to see you guys is keeping your ribs down. So hold that chest down, but extend those arms up and hold them back. So take your shoulder blades, squeeze them back and down. Then you can lock out your fingers, pull it back, and lunge. Just touch your knee. Okay, so make your way 30 feet like that. If you struggle with the lunge and you find you have trouble getting up out of it without falling forward, I would like you to just not go down so far, okay? Maybe you bring your knee down just to that point where you know you're gonna struggle to get out of it, and that's where you go. But keep in mind, don't make that a habit forever, okay? You wanna try to push that limit a little bit. The next time you do lunges, try to get a little bit deeper, even if it is just for a couple, all right? You only build strength by pushing yourself outside what you're able to do safely, okay? Then we're gonna go 30-foot lunge with a twist towards your front legs. You're gonna lunge, drop that knee, little twist, okay? And I'd like you to feel a nice little stretch through this hip flexor right here. Then, remember, staying really tall in the chest, pushing straight down through that heel, standing tall, alternate, little twist. As you do this, I want you pushing this hip forward and sucking in your butt cheek, okay? So you get that nice stretch, dynamic stretch, okay? So we're not hanging out in that stretch too long. Then we're gonna go into 30-foot of butt kicks, 30-foot of high knees, 30-foot bear crawl forward and back. So the butt kicks, light on your feet, okay? High knees, right? Try to get your knees up above your hips. Just do your best. And then we have bear crawls. So these ones here, you're gonna bend your knees a little bit. You're gonna find the ground with your hands, okay? And then from here, I want your hips up nice and high. And then you're just taking short steps. That's forward and back, okay? I want you to have some weight on your shoulders. So make sure you got a little bit of weight forward onto your hands, all right? And you're just taking your time through that. Don't rush through it. Keep your hips up. Think about moving that foot forward, kind of up close to your hands, and then pushing through your heel to get through. Don't worry about straightening out that back leg the whole way, okay? Just keep those hips up and just focus on good form here, okay? Then we'll go into 10 alternating lunge with a lizard. We're gonna open up those hips a little bit more into 5 inchworm. Again, this is all familiar stuff, you guys, so drop that lunge, and then you're trying to get this elbow down. Okay, then you're gonna go to here, stand, repeat. All right, drop it, stand. And then the inchworm, remember we want those legs nice and straight, reaching for those toes. If this is you, hang out here for a little bit. You're obviously got maybe tight hamstrings, or maybe you got shorter torso and arms. I mean, it's different for everybody, okay? But just do your best here, and then walk it out. If you want to add some push-up to it, maybe a downward dog if you like. And then we're going to tippy-toe our toes up to our hands, okay? I want you doing it that way this time because I do want you warming up those ankles a little bit more, okay? All right, so that's gonna be our warm up. Then, if you are going outside or you have a treadmill, we're gonna go through, this is our body weight one, a little 8-round sprinty style, okay? Well, not really sprinty. I want you to just keep moving, but it should be a fairly quick workout. A 100-meter run. This will be, I would say 85-90% effort. You are not sprinting 100%, but you are pushing the pace, okay? You're gonna come out of that run, straight into 12 reverse lunge, step back, touch, 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 okay? Into 8 burpee, chest and thighs, touching the ground. Remember, burpees, get down there any way you like. Get your chest and thighs to the ground by stepping your feet down if you like. Get up and jump with your hands over your head, okay? This workout, you guys, we're just looking for continuous movement here. It's gonna be a little bit of a leg and lung burner. And I would say, you know, you're probably looking at about 12 minutes here if you're pushing it, okay? Then we have our minimal equipment workout. If you have a single dumbbell, we're gonna go for 8 rounds, same thing, 100-meter run, 12 alternating dumbbell clean and jerk into 8 lateral burpee over the dumbbell. Same idea, continuous movement, okay? So let's go over that clean and jerk. We have our dumbbell, it's on the ground. Now, right there. Once we've picked up the dumbbell the first time, I don't mind if just the front head of the dumbbell touches the ground. I don't need it to lie flat on the ground like that in between every rep, okay? Just touch the head to the ground. Now, let's just talk about that first rep. We want to think about keeping our chest up and our back nice and tight when we're picking this thing up. I personally like to get it, set it here, okay? So I've kind of got myself set up right here. Now with my arms straight, what I'm gonna do is stand up all the way with this dumbbell. Once it gets here, I'm gonna jump aggressively with my arms straight and allow my hip and knee jump to help propel this dumbbell up to my shoulder. I've caught it right there. There we go. What we're looking for there, you guys, is just really fast elbows. We want those elbows to move around underneath that dumbbell so that dumbbell kind of just falls onto our shoulder. From here, we're gonna dip, drive to help pump this dumbbell up overhead. And then I wanna finish it with my elbow, knees, and hips all locked out in full extension. Catch, okay? From here, I stand up all the way. Now I'm gonna bring it to the next arm. Repeat, ha, catch, catch. All right, now it's kinda, if you're used to the movement, you're gonna find yourself moving fairly quick, okay? Keys to performance here, you guys. We want you using your hips and knees to get this dumbbell up to your shoulders. Might not look that way here, but there's very minimal arm use, okay? It's all about generating power from here. So from the side, we're set up. What we're thinking here is we're pushing straight down through the floor with our back straight, arms straight, up, up, up. Now if you watch, I'm gonna jump. Dumbbell's gonna move up. I'm gonna pull my elbow high and then roll it around underneath the dumbbell. Catch. From here, it's a dip drive. Catch, stand. All right? So again, remember, practice this. That's it. This is how we can warm it up. From there, we can go higher. From there, just practice getting your dumbbell or elbow under the dumbbell. Then we can practice going from the ground. Right? Then we can start practice going overhead. Start with just the knees straight there. Bring it down. Then you can practice rebending under it. Okay? Now remember, if you're not familiar with this movement, you guys, I really want you taking it light, practicing form. Grab a camera, videotape yourself, have a look, make sure your back is nice and straight. You're using those hips and knees. It takes lots of practice. And take it light. Okay? Do not go heavier than what you can handle, all right? It's a good way to get injured. This one's gonna work 12 alternating dumbbell clean and jerk total. So that's 6 per arm, but I want you alternating between every rep. Now you don't have to alternate in the air the way I was. Feel free to put it on the ground and then switch arms. If you're new to this movement, that's how I would like to see you do it so that you don't lose form, all right? Then the dumbbell over burpee is literally, we're gonna do a burpee, dumbbell over burpee. I said that backwards. We're gonna do a burpee and then jump over the dumbbell. That's it. You do not have to stand up the whole way at all. Stay low, make them fast, okay? Keep in mind, it is gonna have more of an impact on your cardiovascular system. You're gonna find it a lot more exhausting, so pace yourself. Guys, if you don't have a treadmill or don't wanna go outside, feel free to sub it in with a row, 125-meter row, or a 300-meter bike, or 30 big giant mountain climber. Now, what I call a big giant mountain climber is your feet come up beside your hands. So we're planked out here, all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Every time you kick a foot up will be 1 rep, so 15 per side. Again, making those really quick. They're really fast. Keep moving, all right? Now, for the first time, you guys, I have a little accessory here for you if you have a little bit of weights. We have 2 sets, 10 single leg Romanian deadlift per side, rest 30 seconds, 20 hip thrusts, rest 30 seconds. We've done the single leg Romanian deadlift here before in warm-ups, okay? That is this one here. We're holding the dumbbell in one arm. One leg is gonna move with our body, okay? So I'm gonna go like this. My opposite leg is gonna move entirely with my core like I have a board holding it all together. The other side, I'm gonna have a soft bend in the knee. I'm just gonna focus on my balance, keeping my chest up, my shoulders square to the ground. Touch the dumbbell to the ground, stand. Balance can be kind of tough here, a little bit all over the place. Now what I'm looking for here, you guys, is that the front of that dumbbell touches right by that toe. I don't want the dumbbell going way out in front of you, okay? So what we need to do here is just kind of set our weight back to our heel as we initiate the break in the hips. So I immediately shift my weight back so that I can keep this dumbbell running close to the front of my legs. Soft bend in the knee here. This leg is up, shoulders are square, push through the floor, squeeze those butt cheeks. Now I want you guys moving slow on the way down, okay? Control that dumbbell the whole time. So down slow, up kind of fast with good form. You do 10 on one leg, 10 on the other. Then we're gonna go to 20 hip thrust off a bench, coffee table, couch. These ones here, we're gonna start with the barbell, dumbbell, kettlebell, water bottle, whatever it is for weight, if you can. Put it on your hips, sit on the bench, and then slide yourself down. You want the bench sitting just on your shoulder blades, right below your shoulder blades, okay? Now from here, we're just holding weight right on our hips. Our heels, we want underneath our knees, okay? So I want your shins fairly vertical. All right, your feet should be about hip width apart. From here, you're gonna slowly just kind of pivot. This is just a pivot point on the bench. Keep your back straight. You're gonna pivot by lowering your butt down towards the ground. It doesn't have to touch. Now, keep your back really straight, chest up. You're gonna push straight down through the floor with your heels and squeeze those butt cheeks, trying to reach your hips up as high as you can. Big push. Down slow. Push. Down slow, push. That's it, okay? On those ones, you guys, really focus on that glute squeeze. I want you really squeezing those butt cheeks at the top. Now, if you don't have a weight to use, that's okay. You can move a little bit faster. We can add a little pause at the top. So at the top, squeeze your butt cheeks for like 2 seconds. Really, really hard, and then just move really slow on the way down. As soon as you hit the bottom, straight back up. No resting down there. No resting at the top either. Just big contraction. Okay? Now, for those of you that are actually watching these videos, we're gonna give you a little stretch. All right? So, because this stuff is really attacking the back of the hamstrings and the glutes, what I want you guys doing at the end of this, spend about 1.5 to 2 minutes. You're gonna drop to a knee, kick that one leg straight out, think about hinging in the hips only, and then you're just gonna lean forward, reaching for the floor, okay? And I want you to get a nice stretch right through the back of the leg here. If you wanna feel it in the calves a little bit, pull that heel back, and you're gonna feel that stretch run right from your butt all the way down through your calf. And just hang out here for 1 to 2 minutes, okay? Then you can go into a pigeon stretch if you like. You're gonna cross that leg in front of you, then you're gonna hinge forward into it, and then you're just gonna try to lay down on the ground. Some of you might find yourself like this, okay? Don't hurt yourself getting into this, you guys. Just ease in, be careful, all right? How long was this video? Holy God, 16 minutes, my bad. All right, take care.